Hello and welcome. So, I have slowed down the fog since it's almost threaded now. It goes a little bit faster, or pretty much faster. So, ThreadPools and threading are working. I have used UnityThreadHelper. It was really helping a lot since you cannot really use Unity Engine's main base objects in threads otherwise. So he used a dispatch system which works quite nice, I think. I think most of the problem I have so far is due to my own lack of knowledge of threading. This is the first time I've done any threading, so it was kind of a learning curve for me. And as you can see, the shadows are functioning perfectly now. I have fixed everything regarding generating shadows, not degenerating shadows, but that will be when I start removing blocks, but it's on the to-do list. And also it has been a very buggy week. This week I have had problems with a lot of my code, and mostly due to threading, since threading is really hard on you if you do anything wrong and you think like, oh, this should be quite right. It's not good enough for threading. If you don't do any assignment of states and so on perfectly in the code, so you assign the correct state at the correct moment, you will definitely end up messing up something in your code, and this has been a learning curve for me. I have found many places where I have put chunk dirty to define that the mesh needs to be updated for the chunk at the wrong place, so the update did occur at the wrong place, or wasn't really updated when it should be updated. And well, that's the most problem I've have this week. And for the future, oh, I almost forgot the big. I had the post 3, as you might see. This is post 4. Post 3 was a pixel bug edit. It was consisting of the problem of generating small white pixels in the blackest part of the world due to float truncation errors. Because when you truncate float, you'll end up with a value inside one game object. This is not really a problem, but when you have different game objects stacked on top of each other, it will be a problem. And I fixed this now. I just increased the size of the blocks with about 0.001, I believe. You can go and watch my post 3. And here you see no white pixels. So that's really nice. And yeah, I will also be posting some other stuff in between, so you can subscribe to my channel if you want to have those posts. But in the future I will also post news here on IndieDB, and for you who haven't checked out my IndieDB site, just go to IndieDB and search for Project Null. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the future, what's the next step? I will insert player related stuff like network connections, so you can be many players on the same map, and I will be adding models of the player, of course, so you can see each other, and I will use the Unity Force features for the new movement of people or characters. And I will not be doing the trees and the roads, even though I have the algorithms for them in my head and on paper, since it's important to get the gameplay starting as soon as possible, I believe, so you can try out the game and actually decide if this is a good game or not. And then I can add content that will just increase the gaming experience, but before it is a gaming experience, you cannot really increase the gaming experience. So this is pretty much it. I will be posting news here on my IndieDB channel, and I will be posting videos on my YouTube channel if any content occur. So, thank you very much for your time. Post any comments you have and subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated on what to come. So, thank you.